As I stepped into the grand entrance of Shaza Al Madinah, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and wonder. The opulent chandeliers, the intricate marble patterns, and the warm smile of the receptionist all seemed to whisper promises of a luxurious stay. But oh, how quickly those dreams were shattered. From the get-go, I noticed that the room was smaller than I had anticipated. The bed, touted as a spacious king size, looked more like a queen, and the prestige suite's 55 square meters felt like a cramped 30. I tried to brush it off, thinking that perhaps I was just being nitpicky. But as I delved deeper into the room, I discovered a plethora of problems that would make even the most lenient of travelers cringe. The air conditioning, for starters, was an absolute joke. It was as if they had installed a fan that blew warm air rather than cool. I tried to adjust the thermostat, but it seemed to make no difference. The room remained a sweltering hotbox, making me feel like I was stuck in a sauna. And don't even get me started on the smell of cigarettes wafting from the non-smoking room next door. It was as if they had taken the phrase non-smoking as a suggestion rather than a rule, but I digress. The real kicker was the dirt. Oh, the dirt. It was as if the room had been neglected for months. Hair in the beds, dust on the furniture, and I kid you not, blood on the toilet. I felt like I was stuck in some sort of twisted game, where the objective was to see how much filth I could tolerate before losing my mind. I tried to brush it off, thinking that perhaps it was just a one-time mistake. But as I explored the hotel further, I realized that the problems were systemic. The staff was unprofessional, to say the least. They seemed more interested in chatting with each other than attending to the needs of their guests. And don't even get me started on the registration process, which took an hour and a half, despite my arriving at 2:30 p.m. Now I know what you're thinking. Maybe it was just a bad day. But the truth is, dear friends, this was a pattern. A pattern of neglect, of laziness, of a complete and utter disregard for the well-being of their guests. It was as if they had taken the 5-star label and thrown it out the window, replacing it with a 2-star attitude and a who cares mentality. And don't even get me started on the service. I requested coffee, only to be told that it wasn't available. I asked for a simple thing like a towel, and was met with a shrug and a maybe later. It was as if they had taken the concept of hospitality and turned it on its head, making it a game of let's see how much we can ignore our guests. As I lay in that cramped, dirty hot room, I couldn't help but feel a sense of sadness, a sense of disappointment, a sense of loss. It was as if I had been promised a fairy tale, only to be given a sad, pathetic excuse for a hotel. So, dear friends, I ask you, what do you think? Have you ever had a similar experience? Have you ever felt like you were stuck in some sort of twisted game?
The reality of businesses near Shaza Al Madina, Madinah ** businesses near Shaza Al Madinah, are a lesson in disappointment. If you came here expecting quality, fairness, or even basic competence, prepare to lower your expectations dramatically. The area is plagued by scams, poor service, and a general disregard for customers. Let's break it down. # shopping centers, where trust goes to die. Shopping near Shaza Al Madinah is an exercise in frustration. Al Noor Mall, for example, is less a retail paradise and more a masterclass in how to squeeze money out of visitors. The parking isn't free, because apparently, even the air you breathe in this place comes with a fee. Inside, kiosks like Link operate like highway robbers, slapping overpriced screen protectors on phones before customers can protest. One visitor was charged 600 SAR for an iPhone accessory, only to realize later they'd been swindled. Then there's the inconsistency. Guards enforce dress codes based on, well, who knows? One man was turned away for wearing shorts while others strolled in freely. The mall's toy shops, a graveyard of broken dreams, remote control cars that don't work, helicopters with mismatched parts, and children left crying over gifts that were dead on arrival. * salons, where haircuts come with regret. If you value your hair, avoid the salons here. Qulo Al Jamal is a prime example of chaos disguised as a beauty center. Prices change like the weather. Ask for a blowout one day, and the next, the same service mysteriously costs more. Stylists ignore requests, cutting hair shorter than desired, then demand extra money just to style it properly. One woman left in tears after her daughter's updo unraveled within minutes. The staff? Unpredictable. Some are sweet as honey at reception, while others argue in languages you don't understand, clearly mocking customers between snips of scissors. Nail services are equally tragic. Gel polish that peels instantly, technicians who seem to be learning on the job, and products that smell suspiciously like cleaning chemicals. Hash restaurants, a culinary crime scene * dining near Shaza Al Madina, is like playing Russian roulette with your taste buds. Hyderabad House promises authentic biryani, but delivers oily, flavorless rice with mutton so tough it could double as shoe leather. Reviews suggest the chefs have never set foot in Hyderabad, or any kitchen, for that matter. Arabesque restaurant takes arrogance to new heights. Non-hotel guests are treated like trespassers, forced to wait for hours only to be dismissed by staff like Salma, whose customer service skills resemble a prison warden's. The buffet, overpriced and underwhelming, 300 SAR for the privilege of eating lukewarm dishes while being glared at by the host. Maraj Restaurant is a ghost of its former self. Once a beloved Indian spot, it now serves biryani so bland, even salt would be an upgrade. Waiters argue with customers, refuse simple requests like extra onions, and somehow manage to burn both meat and dignity in the process. * hotels. Where luxury is a myth, Shaza Regency Plaza Hotel is the crown jewel of disappointment. Rooms smell like a stale ashtray, beds come pre-stained, and housekeeping operates on a maybe-tomorrow schedule. Guests report bed bugs, broken toilets, and staff who treat requests for clean towels like unreasonable demands. One family arrived to find their booking canceled without warning, left stranded in the lobby for hours while management shrugged. The internet? Useless. The pillows? Rocks in disguise. The photos online? A cruel joke. This isn't a 5-star hotel, it's a cautionary tale. Final warning * if you're staying near Shaza Al Madina, brace yourself. The businesses here operate on a different set of rules, ones where customer satisfaction is optional and scams are routine. Bring your patience, double-check every receipt, and maybe pack a lunch.
Because in this part of Madinah, perfection is just a fantasy, and if you do get scammed, well, at least you'll have a story to tell, a depressing, expensive story.
Script content. Oh, around Shaza Al Madinah, some shops, they act so nice, but then *I*, they trick you. Like tourists come happy, excited, and then scams happen. It's sad, First, shops near Shaza Al Madinah, they sometimes give wrong change. Like you buy something small, hand big money, and they pretend they don't have small bills. They shortchange you, counting slow, hoping you won't notice. And tourists, they don't know the money well, so they just leave. Later, they realize, oh no, I lost 20 reals. And the shopkeeper probably does this every day, laughing inside. Then some stores sell fake things. Like, oh, this is real gold, special price for you. But it's just shiny metal. Tourists buy, thinking it's a souvenir, but when they check later, nothing. Just sadness, and the shop, still there, still lying to the next person. Why do they do this? It's so mean. Also, some places near Shaza Al Madina, they add extra items to your bill. Like you buy one thing, but suddenly there's 3 on the receipt. And if you don't check, they take your money. If you complain, they act confused like, oh, mistake. But it's not a mistake. They do it on purpose. And the tourist? They just pay because they don't want trouble. And the worst, some shops sell expired food, like dates or sweets, old, bad, but they repackage them. Tourists eat, get sick, and then what? They can't enjoy their trip. And the shop? Still open, still selling bad things. Why? Because no one stops them. It's just unfair. Tourists come to Shaza Al Madina wanting peace, but some shops just want their money. And the worst part, the scammers never get caught. They keep doing it over and over. And the tourists, they go home remembering not the